Did you know that the character played by Sanjay Dutt in Dhurandhar is inspired by Chaudhary Aslam Khan, one of Pakistan's most powerful and controversial police officers, often referred to as Pakistan's super cop? And here is all you need to know about him. Lyari in Karachi has long been home to Baloch and Kutchi communities and historically remained a stronghold of Pakistan's People Party. As ethnic and political tensions intensified in the late 1980s and 90s, Lyari became a flashpoint, particularly as the Mutahida Qaumi movement expanded its influence across Karachi. This period saw frequent clashes between political groups, criminal gangs, and state forces. Chaudhary Aslam initially found himself at odds with the MQM. However, after General Pervez Musharraf's 1999 military coup, political alignments shifted. The MQM joined the military-led government, and a new strategy was adopted to weaken both criminal syndicates and the PPP's dominance in Lyari. As part of this approach, Aslam was appointed head of the Lyari Task Force, a specialized unit tasked with crushing gang violence. The unit became infamous for its aggressive tactics and a series of police encounters that human rights groups later scrutinized. Among the most notorious figures to emerge from Lyari was Rehman Dakait, portrayed in Dhurandhar by Akshaye Khanna. Born Sardar Abdul Rahman Baloch, he rose from street-level crime to become one of Karachi's most feared gang leaders. Dakait was eventually killed in a police encounter led by Chaudhary Aslam's team, an operation officially described as a shootout, though critics have long questioned its circumstances. By the late 2000s, Karachi was facing a new threat: militant violence linked to Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan and Lashkar-e-Jhangvi. Chaudhary Aslam became deeply involved in counter-terror operations targeting these groups. His prominence made him a high-value target, and on 9 January 2014, a suicide bomber rammed an explosive-laden vehicle into his convoy on the Lyari Expressway. The attack killed Aslam and several others. The TTP claimed responsibility for the attack. By the time of his death, Aslam had been credited with over 100 police encounters and carried one of highest officially sanctioned bounty rewards in Pakistan's history, rupees 7.5 crore for eliminating or capturing wanted militants. However, Chaudhary Aslam's widow Noreen Aslam publicly objected to how her husband was portrayed. She took particular offense to a dialogue in which the character inspired by Aslam is described as the offspring of a devil and a jinn. Calling the line deeply disrespectful, she said it hurt not just her husband's memory, but also his family and faith. In media statements, she clarified that while Aslam admired actor Sanjay Dutt, who plays the character in the film, she would not accept any portrayal that, in her words, turns a man who fought terrorists into a symbol of evil. She further stated that she would consider legal action if the film distorted his legacy or presented propaganda under the guise of fiction, adding that she intended to watch the full film before deciding her next steps. This is what Pakistani people said on Chaudhary Aslam and his depiction in the film Dhurandhar.
सर चौधरी असलम जो एसपी उनको दिखाया गया ना इस फिल्म में, उसको बहुत ज़्यादा हीरो बनाकर दिखाया गया ना। तो मैं ख़ुद एज अ लियारी वाला होके ना, तो मैं आपको ये बता दूं कि उनको इस कदर दिखाया गया कि वन मैन आर्मी शो कर दिया गया। वो एक बंदा घुस के सब कुछ कर सकता है, लेकिन आप हकीकत ये है, जब 8 दिन की लड़ाई हुई ना लियारी में, जो 8 दिन की लड़ाई में ये चील चौक में थे और चील चौक से 8 दिन तक आगे नहीं बढ़े। वो इस कदर बहादुर थे कि वो चील चौक से आगे नहीं बढ़े। मैं उनको नहीं कहता बुरा, वो एक पुलिस वाले थे, अच्छे बंदे थे, अच्छे काम किए उन्होंने, लेकिन इस कदर जो उनको प्रोमोट किया गया है ना और लियारी को डिफेम किया गया है, तो ये मैं इसको नहीं जस्टिफाई नहीं समझता इसको मैं।
देखो, फिल्म की ज़िंदगी में जो चौधरी असलम को दिखाया गया है कि वो बहुत बेहतरीन, मतलब एक निडर बहादुर सिपाही थे, बिल्कुल ऐसे नहीं है। वो एक बुज़दिल किस्म के इंसान थे। अगर उनको लियारी में ऑपरेशन करना था, दहशतगर्दों को पकड़ना था, तो अंदर आ जाते, पकड़ लेते। चील चौक पे खड़े होकर जो है बेगुनाह पर फायरिंग करके, इस तरह ये उनकी बहादुरी नहीं है ये।